Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you part 2 of the replay now, and taking a look at here, just clearing out the creep wave, but a lot of action happening in the center. Drake now stuck in the middle portion. Will he be able to survive? There is the magnitude, there's the pluck, pulling him a little bit too close, and Val not doing that great with Drake. Should have tried to pull perhaps back a little bit further away, as another pluck now coming back in over here. LZ in a bit of trouble, and now I believe I can't tell what that is. That is the Terrazine gas. In comes a toilet, and Oversoul escaping at 24 hit points, getting very, very lucky. A blind rocket not hitting anything at all, as LZ able to barely escape, but nicely done so far. But in comes Biotron, pushing in a tier 3 tower, almost ninja-ing this tower, and may be able to do a very good job here. He is now starting to take some damage. He needs to perhaps escape, but there is a Grunty here using that aberrated Claymore in order to be able to almost essentially teleport his way across the map, getting plucked, getting a magnitude, and now down goes Lalu. He was unable to activate the creeps like he wanted in order to get him killed by those creeps. T-Bow now pushing in through the center once more. Tosh attempting to clear out this creep wave, or these creeps over here. The creeps do get stronger over time, so that's one thing that you should keep track of. That was in a recent addition as well. LZ now sitting at level 10, getting close to a level 11. Very, very important, as this LZ trying to run away, able to blink storm up, and no rocket. Maybe no. That would have been a blind rocket hit for the stun and perhaps for the win, but LZ able to dodge that in time. I think Chan could have gotten that hit off if he was paying a little bit more attention, or if he had a scanner sweep to try to figure out where LZ was running and his line of path. LZ now looking to buy a little bit more items as well. I wish I had that tab for you. Very, very difficult to see what the items are and what the builds are on all of these heroes right now. Taking a look at Unix. Unix does have a lot of intelligence here, pushing in with the creep wave, but making it into a problem with Cal. Cal may be able to get a lot of damage, and using a spell sheet, and now using the totem as well. It looks like, in comes a blink storm, and with really nowhere to run, Ant getting caught in his opponent's forest, and then just getting gaked on a 5v1. That is why you do not try to go off by yourself, folks. It does not work out well. A quick pluck there, pulling all of those heroes, all those units back, but a nice long distance pluck, and that may be the death. And there is the another totem coming in, but no, a very, very nice tower coming in as well, as I believe Drake was taken down. No, Drake was not taken down. So both sides keeping all of their heroes at least alive, I believe. Yeah, both sides keeping their heroes alive. So nicely done so far. No, I believe counter that. Drake and Cal were taken down in the Protoss side, as so much battling is happening in the midfield so far. It looks like this tower may get taken down to 51 hit points. There it goes. And now the creep wave, they are probably just saying back. Are they going to be able to escape? That is the key question. Drake down to 133 hit points. There he goes. He gets taken down. Meanwhile, back over here, a Silent Reaper able to take off another Zerg hero. And now it is 11-19. LZ now surrounding, finishing off that creep wave. They need to perhaps press a tower while they have the advantage. Grunty now coming in up from the high ground, perhaps trying to protect. In comes these infested Terrans now, attempting to shut this down. It looks like a magnet or an epilogue was cast. LZ may be coming in. There is a lot of infested Terrans. It looks like this may shut this one tower down. And LZ trying to come in with a blink storm, able to clear it out just in time, enough to deny the tower. Nicely done, but the tower has been destroyed. So the tier 2 towers are all still up for the Protoss. Meanwhile, 2 of the tier 2 towers are down for the Zerg. Zerg in a bit behind in terms of the tower, but overall game, they are looking very, very strong. 11-19. In comes a nice long distance pluck, followed by a magnitude. Cow does get taken down. Nicely done there. We may get, however, another counter pluck, but we are perhaps going to get another pluck once more. We are getting, I believe, a Putrefy coming in. The totem is going to be coming back in just a moment. Is he going to launch it right here? It looks like Silent Reaper does get taken down. And there's a magnitude. Both sides continuing to fight once more. In comes another toilet, hitting all 3 of those heroes. Tosh in a bit of trouble. Is he going to be able to perhaps escape? A blink storm now coming in, and it looks like the blink storm able to cause an escape. Is it going to be enough? One hero gets taken down, and oh, wow. 3 heroes dying right there. Will this hero get taken down as well? No, Grunty coming in to save the day. But wow, a Terrazine gas getting in the kill. That is not something you see every day at all. 13 to 23. Things are starting to go in favor of the Zerg. If you don't count those towers, but the towers do account for a lot of the just general progress in this game. This tier 3 tower could be pushed, and if it is pushed, destroyed. We are now getting Aeon of Strife. They're going to get shut down. Grunty now trying to finally come in from the back. It looks like Cow is tanking it. Aeon already down to 384 hit points. It looks like it will get destroyed rather quickly. Or rather slowly now. I'm not quite sure who has the Pyre, but Aeon has been destroyed, giving a nice damage reduction. 20% damage resistance for all of the Zerg heroes. That's what, and the Aeon of Strife gives that 20% damage reduction, while Leviathan gives a 20% damage bonus for the heroes. We are now going to perhaps see a push over here on the bottom side. The Zealots are doing a bit of a counter push here. It looks like this tier 3 tower doing a great job. Still in this, so the towers are definitely benefiting. But in comes the game so far. Are we gonna have perhaps a pluck? That is what should be happening. There is the pluck, but not picking up anything at all. There is another magnitude not hitting anything. As both sides continue to push, it looks like the Marauder will get destroyed here, but really not that much happening. A lot of units happening all on the south side. A Terrazine gas. A lot of units taking in a lot of damage so far. As you can now see, there's a magnitude of plucking in Silent Reaper. Silent Reaper in trouble. In comes a toilet from the north side as well. 2 toilets damaging both of each other there. As you can now see, Death and Taxes attempting to destroy it. LZ now trying to engage, but LZ has to deal with the tower of his own. And now, jumping inside his own toilet, using anabolic burst in order to be able to escape there. And LZ, it looks like he will be able to perhaps run by down to 319 hit points. And yes, we are perhaps going to get, I believe that was a cloud being used, or a smoke screen being used, but not lasting long enough to save them. Krinian, I may actually be trying to come in here. It looks like he's going to be able to engage, quickly clear out this creep wave here, as both sides are still battling it out. And now Biotron attempting to run away from Tosh. Tosh does have a lot of stuns over here, but we may get a pluck. Is the pluck going to come in? No pluck at all. Silent Reaper could have gotten the pluck down. Plucking the Tosh there, getting in a lot of damage and able to finish him off. Nicely done by Oversoul, using the anabolic burst. And now are we going to, yes, we are going to get a magnitude, a pluck, not hitting anything, but dealing a lot of damage to those units, and now finishing off those units as well. The Zerg really benefiting from Tosh right now. Tosh giving him a lot more minerals at this stage in the game, so I believe that the Zerg army has better items just because of clearing of the creep waves and the fact that they have been able to destroy more of the opposing party as well. In comes a nice Blink Storm, or an Overdrive, not quite sure which of those two, but able to finish that off there. We do see Biotron attempting to clear out this as well. Got to be very careful, though, as Putrefy now going to be coming in. Now perhaps going to shut this down. There's the Claymore blinking away. A very, essentially that is just a blink. They're able to hide back into the ground. It looks like we are going to try to get a bit of a pluck. Not going to work, as LZ now coming in. There is the stun. And we have a epilogue. Is it going to come in time? No, not in time at all. As we now see also the civilian tank down. But a lot of action happening over here. It's going to be a 3-on-1. Who's going to engage first? A lot of energy on all of those heroes. JJ should be able to just Blink Storm, clear out all of those units. But Biotron coming in with the Putrefy, and you can see all of those little infested Terran just trying to chase after JJ. JJ's in a bit of trouble. Civilian takedown maybe coming in, and there is a toilet. LZ may get destroyed. Able to blink away and get healed back up. Nicely done by the Protoss army, and really getting back into this game. This tower, however, is not getting cleared out just quite yet. They're now trying to come in there. Biotron taking in a lot of damage. Now attempting to use the infested airborne division. It looks like the Spine Crawler may get pushed and get taken down. And another tier 2 tower does get destroyed. So yes, looking very, very strong here as more and more infested or more and more Marines are being called into action. We'll see what's going to be happening here as both sides are now just summoning and trying to get more units. A Pluck not hitting any of those units. LZ now fighting against LZ. Both sides not engaging. It looks like a large battle is in preparation. Mandrake now trying to come back in across the center. There's the Magnitude. There's the Pluck pulling Ant getting destroyed. And now a quick blink in order to run away. We do have the Magnitude, but no counter pluck by Silent Reaper. So Silent Reaper really needs to land those plucks more. He needs to get more assists and initiate a little bit more in order to help his team get back into this game. Another pluck missing there as the game rolls on, and it looks like we may have a push in the center now as both sides continuing to do a great job. JJ leading this army, I believe. No, who is the carry in this army? The carry in this army is Grunty, but where is Grunty? Grunty is nowhere to be seen. Biotron could easily take down this tower here. It's already down to 618 hit points. And oh, a nice space-time capsule to return all the way home in order to perhaps purchase some items. Yes, he does have 3k minerals. Gonna buy up some nice items for himself and then roll out once more. Leviathan is still in position down over here. We can see Mandrake does have Titan, and it looks like, oh, there's the Pluck, there's the pole, back away. Tosh, and no, space, or is that, I believe that was a Sunflare gun being used as well. Criney, oh, getting the Hyperion shield generator, getting caught inside. A counter Pluck, is it going to be enough? I don't know. No, he is going to get taken down. Down he goes. Silent Reaper unable to really save his partner, and a lot of heroes are going to get destroyed in this engagement, it looks like. Both sides battling it out. Cal very low on hit points. Down goes LZ. Another hero taken down there as Grunty now attempting to run away. LZ or the T-Bone now low on hit points. Drake now pulling back away. River Racer. Oh, a nice counter rocket in the face after using an aberrated claymore. As the Zerg army is now rather weak, sitting at 20 to 27. Death and Taxes currently trying to regroup. One of the things that they did recently change is the amount of time that you are dead. The resurrection time is now much, much faster, but you can no longer buy back, so it is a little bit of a give and take there. We can see Biotron attempting to clear out this creep wave. He may be able to push into this tower. You got to remember this tower is still dangerously low on hit points, down to 300. Yeah, down to 300 hit points here, so, or 600 hit points here, excuse me. That tier 3 tower, as that creep wave is now cleared. Tosh attempting to clear out more and more creep waves. Back in the center, you can see LZ does have that accelerating raptor right behind him, able to move around the map very, very quickly. As we can see, oh, it looked like a fungal growth did hit Chan, but didn't keep him around long enough to get a decent surround there. Oh, almost getting a Magnitude. Are we going to perhaps get another Callan Pluck? A Silent, another Pluck there. Oh, there is the Magnitude up in the air, missing the Pluck by Vals, as it is very difficult to land Plucks. However, that damage radius is a little bit larger. We'll see what's going to happen over here as Mandrake trying to get a little bit luckier. You can see that Mandrake, but the Mandrake is level 14 versus level 12, but both do have maximum range on their Plucks. Molten Lance with a range of, I believe, 14 or no, 12. That's right. It was reduced in the patch. You can see Mandrake now trying to push back in, and it looks like this is going to be a very, very strong wave here. There is that Pluck. And now Cow taking a bit of damage. In comes a Toilet across a lot of units here, and that's going to be a bit of a problem as, oh, the Hyperion shield generator causing damage. Nicely done. Oh, heroes getting destroyed left and right. And who's going to get taken down first? In comes another Toilet from the side, and now the score is 23 to 28. This is getting to be a very close game as Grunty now in a bit of trouble. Chan does level up. Biotron low on hit points. Grunty low on hit points. You can see, dang it, who has, yeah, 2 heroes down for the Protoss. Meanwhile, the Zerg, 4 the heroes down for the Zerg. You can see the scores and see the items. If you needed to catch that for just a moment, thank you, Chan, for hitting tab right at that moment. I was able to see the items. You guys can pause the replay if you want to see what those builds were. LZ attempting to clear out Aeon once more. Aeon going to get taken down rather quickly. It looks like, yeah, Aeon getting absolutely destroyed by LZ. LZ attacks very, very quickly. What is that? That tenacity, able to have a plus 16 attack speed, shutting down Aeon. There it goes, and now once again giving the Aeon buff to everyone in his team. So yeah, everyone in his team now getting that 20% damage resistance, as we are, I believe, now slowly making our way into this late game portion. Taking a look at the heroes once again. You can see, oh yes, take a look at the items, the hero level 17, 17, 13, 14, 13 versus the Zerg armies 17, 15, 14, 18, 14. So this is still a very close game. It is still anyone's game as we now go into part 3 of this replay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Stay tuned for part 3.